Welcome to the Hustle and Heart podcast.
My name is Cori, and I am the admin for Full Circle.
And I'm Peyton, and I'm a realtor here at Full Circle.
And I'm Liz, and I'm also a realtor.
So we're going to start out with the first and the worst. So shout out to Alex Cooper for this idea. But what is the first thing that you do in the morning when you wake up?
Check my phone and pet my cats.
I would say check my text, but I usually get on my little phone game after I hit snooze a million times.
Yes, I'm definitely hitting snooze at least 3 times. And then, I got to get up for the day. What's the worst habit that you have?
Biting my lip.
Not responding to text.
I would have to agree with the biting my lip. Yeah, I do that a lot. Who's the first person you remember being inspired by?
Probably my dad.
Probably my sister Lindsay. Yeah, I always wanted to copy her like every move growing up.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Why would you say your dad?
My dad always just would give me unsolicited advice, but some of it was good advice. So
that's good. Yeah, I would say my mom. She truly always has inspired me by her resilience and just willing to always keep moving forward.
Oh my gosh, emotional here.
Oh, we're just starting.
What is your worst irrational fear?
I hate storms. Me and my cat agree on this.
I mean, that's not irrational.
Like, anytime there's rain, there's a tornado. There's a tornado, we need to go to the basement.
I get that anxiety too. Yeah.
Mine's really specific. I have a fear at my apartment. There's stairs, like cement stairs that I walk down, and I have a fear that I'm going to fall down them and break all of my teeth.
Oh my God.
Why your teeth?
I don't know. I just like
not even like your whole face.
No, my
like,
teeth. Like teeth. I think because they're just like really hard to replace. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I can get like a nose job or something. But when I'm walking down my stairs, I like put my lips over my teeth. It's really weird.
Like a mouth
It's
guard.
like a really weird thing, but I do it every time, and I have to like go really slow.
I feel that. Mine is very terrifying. And I hope you guys don't think about this after. Paper cuts in the eyes. I know. That
what
does it happen? Is that like from experience?
So it's from that one show, Jackass. Remember, like they were just always doing random things. I think Steve-O actually like did paper cut in his eye, and it was horrible to watch. I remember like closing my eyes at it, but my fear almost came true once in high school, and one of my teachers knew about my irrational fear too, and he watched it almost happen. And like I was just flipping through a paper, and it just glazed my eyelashes, and I like had just stopped what I was doing because that was horrifying.
Crazy.
My irrational fear almost came true.
Shout out to that teacher for like knowing what your
No, exactly. Like he was like, oh my gosh.
Do you have any like contacts or anything?
No.
See, I feel like that has like I don't think I would be scared of that only because I've had like scratches on my eyes and things like that already from like my contacts or like putting them in and out or whatever. So
yeah, that's understandable.
I mean, paper cut would suck, but like I think they heal pretty quickly.
Yeah, definitely
in the eye.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go into childhood questions. Some deep questions. So, what do you remember before elementary school? Do you guys remember anything? I remember going to daycare.
I remember going to daycare. Yeah.
I feel like I remember a lot. Like, I remember this. Well, I mainly remember daycare, but there's this one like daycare place I went to, and she had cheese balls, and it was the best thing ever because my mom never let me have cheese balls. We never had cheese balls.
No, we had cheese balls growing up at daycare, and they were divine.
I just remember my daycare had like customizable little like sleeping bags that it had our names on it, and we got to like pick from a catalog of little like sleeping bags, and I had it for years after. It was like so cute. That's like my core memory, I think, from daycare.
That's cute. I'm still best friends with my daycare friend. So we've been friends since 2 years old. So
that's sweet.
I also remember a different daycare. There was this girl that I was like friends with, and she had Polly Pockets, and we played Polly Pockets.
A definite choking hazard. I remember chewing on the
the clothes.
the clothes and the shoes.
Honestly, I'd buy a Polly Pocket just to like taste
Chew
the clothes.
yeah.
I never did that. I never ate a Polly Pocket.
We didn't eat them.
You
You just
missed out.
you just chewed on it.
It was really fun. It was like
I
gum
wonder if
that
she
didn't
did it.
like.
It's just so funny how that's like a universal experience too. Like, why were we chewing on the Polly Pocket?
I mean,
clothes?
it's the same with like popping off Barbie's heads or something, or making hell.
I
Have that
remember
like
dyeing
one Barbie.
my Barbie's hair.
Yeah.
With marker.
That's that one Barbie.
Mm-hmm. The crazy
did
Barbie.
that.
Yeah.
Or what they call it in the Barbie movie?
Weird Barbie?
Yeah, weird
Yeah.
Barbie. I was a Bratz girl more than Barbie, so.
My mom didn't let me have Bratz either.
I had like all of them. I feel like
Yeah.
Monster High was a big one. I feel like that was like later though, like right as like it was out of style because they had like the cartoons and the
Monster
and the
High came out
movies.
like right when you were starting to like grow out of that
Mhm.
stuff.
I'm also younger though.
I only
That's-
have
I'm the
You're
youngest.
not that much younger though. You're only 5 years younger than me.
5 years is a long time when you think about like what you're like. I feel like
It is.
kind of.
I think at that age, like 5 years apart,
Yeah.
like what I was doing versus what.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only
Polly
ever had
Pockets.
Barbies. I had like the Diamond Castle, the camp. I had the whole setup.
I had a closet that was like a huge. It was so cool. I remember it. It was like just a big closet. They'd have like little hangers of all like the Barbie clothes. I loved it.
That's fun. What happened in middle school though?
I cut my eyelashes. Oh, I have
You cut your
stories.
eyelashes?
So I saw on the internet
Oh no.
that if you cut your eyelashes, it makes them grow
I saw
longer
that
when they
too.
grow back. But I didn't think like, oh, I'm cutting my eyelashes, which means they're going to be short for a period of time, even if they do grow back longer. So I think I cut one of them, and then I was like, oh no, I look ugly. And then I did cut the other one. And then me and my best friend also decided to wax each other's eyebrows. And this is why, like, I think it's this eyebrow is more squared right here, and this one is more rounded. It's always bothered me. Because I like this eyebrow a lot. It's the one she waxed over too far. But in order to get it like that, I'm going to have to wax this one over too far, and I don't want to go through that again. Yeah.
My eyebrows always grew back, no matter what I don't know. I've always been like over pluck and everything. They were never the same. Mine always grew back like the same.
Yeah.
I never have really done much with my eyebrows. I just started trying to keep up with them more. But it was, I mean, from that situation, I was kind of scared.
I like getting mine threaded. So it's like not pulling on your skin or anything.
I want to try that.
I really like it.
I don't know.
It does hurt.
Threading, yeah. Too many hairs getting pulled at once.
Yeah, but like it's just so clean. I don't know what they do with the string. It like makes it so clean.
It is very clean
and
solid string.
Yeah.
Did you guys get made fun of any? I got made fun of. I did.
The way you asked the
question.
I was like, I love eyebrow threading. Did you guys ever get made fun of?
I did.
What did you get made fun of for?
The mole on my face.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I did multiple times.
That's like a beauty mark. That's
I know. It's nothing that I could have like done or changed. It showed up on my face when I was 8 years old. So, but yeah, somebody said that it was like bunny poop. Bunny rabbit poop.
That's so rude.
That's so horrible.
Kids
That's
are so
middle
mean.
school is like the worst.
Middle school was horrible, but
I think
we
that's
survived.
a universal experience. Peyton?
I never really I was like a chubby kid, I guess. Like I got made fun of for that probably, but like not, I don't know, directly. Yeah. I think I had I never really got like made fun of, at least to my face, I don't think. So.
Oh, so you were a popular kid.
Definitely not, but I just didn't. I think I just minded my own business. I wasn't trying to get in the way of it.
You were like playing the line of like popular.
If anything, it was like my friends that were like mean. Like I had like fake friends in middle school that would like talk about me behind my back. Probably. Definitely. Only some of them though.
I feel like now looking back, like it's not that they're fake now though. It was just like in middle school they were little.
Yeah, I still talk to a lot of people not a lot of people, like select people that I knew in middle school, and they're still great, but the people that I don't talk to, probably not.
Yeah.
My mom taught me very young that it was, you're not going to have forever friends. Like, not everybody is going to be a forever friend. So you're going to have some that just drop off.
That hurt me a lot, but I learned that pretty fast.
Yeah.
I don't know, some people just want to be in competition with you. And I don't want friends that want to be in competition with me. I just want to grow with my friends and the people that I'm around.
Yeah, I definitely learned that in high school because I feel like high school is more where like drama just like ramped up. And I know actually middle school was like holy fights. Like everyone was like just physically fighting everywhere, slamming each other into lockers.
That was freshman year for me.
Honestly, that was
I mean,
high school.
Definitely high school too. But
someone peed in a kid's locker.
Oh my gosh. Hey. Ew.
Yeah, I went to a different school than you guys.
It's public, yeah. Public schools are public.
Wait, you guys went to private school?
No.
Oh, okay.
I went to public.
Okay.
Did you guys already like plan what you wanted to do after graduating high school?
I had a plan there for a second. I went to East Lansing for my sophomore year, which I went to Byron my whole life, which is like my graduating class was like 90 people.
Oh wow.
I mean, my graduating class in East Lansing was like 1,200. So it was a big jump, but they had the like college program, and I went there, and I was gonna sign up for medical school, like an early medical school. I'm so glad I didn't.
Yeah,
I am so
medical
glad
schooling is
it's not.
So many years.
It's no joke.
But yeah, I mean, I pretty much always want to do real estate. I always had it in the back of my mind, and then like, I don't know. I feel like throughout high school, like freshman year, I was getting really good grades, like straight A's. Sophomore year, I took like an AP class and it bumped my GPA up in East Lansing. And then by junior and senior year, I was like, yeah, I don't care about this. Like, this is not helping me in any way. I don't want to go to college. So
I never liked school, so I always knew I wasn't going to college. It just was like what trade I was going to pick. So.
And I feel like that's what I wanted to do too, but I'm like, there are no trades. Like, what do I got? Like cosmetology school, but I suck at hair. Like, I suck at beauty stuff. I cut my eyelash. Like, I can't go to cosmetology school. It's not.
That was definitely. It was either like esthetician, cosmetology, or real estate. So,
Did you guys get licensed like immediately after graduating?
I told myself I was gonna take a summer break, like college kids do. But yeah, I worked at Big B for that summer, and then I got my license right after.
Yeah, I pretty much did like right after high school. I think I was like studying and things like that over the summer, and then after summer I just went and did it.
What were you doing after high school?
I did go that traditional route, and I did go to college. I went community college first. I will always recommend go to community college first. It is so much worth it because the price is way much lower than a university. But yeah, I did 6 years, bouncing back and forth between community college. We also had COVID in between that time too. So yeah, 2 community colleges I went to, and then Ferris State University. I originally was going for nursing. I failed chemistry in community college.
My AP class was
the worst teacher.
Chemistry was, I remember my chemistry teacher in high school was like, this is common sense. And I just remember looking at him like,
it's not.
How is this common sense?
It's not.
That's chemistry of all things.
So yeah, after I failed that chemistry class, I was like, well, I guess I'll change programs. I went for radiography, which is taking x-rays. Had to do like the prereqs for that at Ferris, and then COVID happened. Had to do more prereqs. Finally got into that radiography program. I did like it, but then I started to not. Just realizing that in my labs, we were like having to put each other in different positions to be able to take that x-ray. I just internalized and like realized that would be an actual patient in pain. We're hee ha ha in right now. Like, it's not going to be like that in the real world. My professors just didn't really do a good job at like pushing you to want to be in this program. They were more so pushing you want to get out of it. So, I mean, I could have continued on to it too, but I decided not to. And looked at like my degree and all the courses I had taken, and I was able to get a psychology degree within another like year and a half. So
that's another thing I want to go to school for, which me and my sister talk about that a lot, because like when you're going through like family struggles, that's when we wanted to be in psychology. And then after we were like out of that, we're like, oh no, I don't want to go into psychology. It's only because you're going through it in the moment.
Oh, definitely. Psychology was a lot of fun.
Not saying that's what you
but
went into it.
I just more got into it because I had paid $11,000 for a one piece of paper that I hadn't gotten yet. So there's only going to be another 12 grand for it. So just decided, I just knew deep down I would be like kicking myself in the butt the entire time for paying that much for nothing to show for it. So definitely got it, and I'm proud of it. So
that's a good thing.
Even though it didn't have like a long path, but I'm proud of myself.
That's pretty common as people like go into college and realize that what they originally thought they were going to do isn't what they want to do at all.
No, it's definitely true. And that's where you either drop out and find a new industry to go into, or, I mean, because there's also like, you can get licensed obviously in real estate or other trades and certifications. So school is good to still have and do, but sometimes your degree and that full course load, it's not really worth it.
Yeah. I always tell my sister, because she's in college right now, she's going to community college first. I told her like she could get her real estate license and do it while she's in college.
No, that's really smart to do. I wish I actually did that. I worked at Walmart, and
how was that? I've heard bad things.
I worked in the deli too, so don't recommend that. I did also work for a dispensary for a couple of years. That was a lot of fun. They basically ended up college recruiting me too, so that's kind of what happened. That's where it was. That's where I was going with the other one. I wish in the meantime that I did get my real estate license, because when I was working at Walmart or my dispensary job, I had people actually tell me, you should be a realtor.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had actually probably 10 people tell me over the past couple of years, you should get into the real estate industry. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe. But I'm definitely happy I did. It's fun. I'm learning a lot.
Nobody ever told me I should be a realtor. Everyone said I should be a basketball player. And I hated basketball. No. I did play basketball in 4th grade, and I hated it. My knees are not built for it, even in 4th grade.
I don't know how to dribble.
I don't know how to do sports, mainly. That's why, back it up a little bit, hold on. Volleyball, like the best thing to ever exist. Like I love volleyball so much. And when I went to East Lansing, I found out we were moving like 2 weeks before we were moving to East Lansing. And I couldn't try out. The tryouts had already happened there. So I missed a year, and then by the time I got back into Byron, I'm a year behind. I'm not going to be as good as anyone else. So I just didn't try out. But it was like my pride and joy. Like I was depressed 9 months a year, but that like few months that I could play volleyball, I could actually like be happy.
No, I feel that. I did double cheer, and I was also coaching throughout middle school and high school, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I wish I could play volleyball again like I could back then.
I did lacrosse. Yeah.
Really?
Like, I think it was either 2 years, something like that, but then there's COVID in the middle of it, so we couldn't really do anything. Yeah. And then by the time everything was over and it was like time to try out again, I ended up just not going back because I wanted to work. Like I wanted to go get a job and like have money and for my own things. So yeah, but that was a lot of fun.
Lacrosse. I did not think you were a lacrosse player.
What would you think? Wait, what sport would you think that she would play if you didn't know lacrosse?
Rugby.
Oh my gosh. Rugby. I don't know if I should take offense to that or not.
No, I feel like you would be able to tackle.
Tennis?
Yeah.
I did cheer when I was like younger.
Yeah. I love cheer. I didn't think I would love cheer so much because I'm like, shy and quiet.
Cheer was fun.
But competition was like the most fun thing I've ever done in my life.
Definitely have a love-hate relationship with it, even though I did it for 14 years.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
You were a cheer kid.
Yeah, that's all I did was cheerleading. I really wanted to be a golfer.
Really?
Yes, I really wanted to do golfing.
I feel like my first impression for sport for you would be, hold on, it's coming to me, track. Probably track or cross country. I also did cross country for a year.
Oh, I thought about doing cross country.
Expect me to run anywhere.
Really
I have runner's itch.
of me.
So we're going to get a little bit deeper. Just a smidge. Are your parents together or divorced?
My parents were never married.
Oh.
So.
My parents divorced ×2. But I have a follow-up question, Peyton.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like? Like, are they together now?
No.
So
they're both remarried.
Was when they like split up, was that hard for you?
I was like 1. I don't remember any of it.
See, so I was talking to my therapist about this, and she said, because I feel like my parents got divorced when I was 2, and then my mom and my stepdad got divorced when I was 13, and I always felt like my stepdad was more of like a father figure to me, and I feel like the divorce when I was 13 affected me more, but my therapist said that like when you're like 2 and 3 years old, studies show that that's when it affects you the most. But you don't notice it as much because you don't remember it. So, I don't know. But I don't see how it could because I don't even remember it.
I don't know.
I think it would just be...
It's like, yeah, psychology.
A lot of psych. I think it would be more because of at that age, you didn't have that stability. So from there, you just kind of don't have that control of stability is more. So when they divorced at 13, it was kind of like, oh, I didn't know this one, but technically, yes, you did know about it because you had that divorce when you were 2 years old at that separation. So like it does have like that little deep root. My parents were divorced when I was pretty young too, just after my 6th birthday. So I knew a lot about that divorce. Was not fun at all. Every week from 6 years old to 14, I had to do every Friday switching houses. So I had to like take a bag of clothes to school and be ready to get picked up by my dad or picked up by my mom, get on this school bus or that school bus. Mm-hmm. So it was always a back and forth, and I didn't really have a true stability besides, well, every week you're switching. Yeah. That's your stability.
Mm-hmm. I'm really lucky I have a great stepmom who my dad remarried. I don't know how old I was, but she's like, I haven't gotten divorced or anything since, so I have like had the same. I feel like parental figure is like stable for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest thing. It's not divorce; it's just the stability. Mm-hmm. Like you got to give your kids stability.
Yeah. Who would you say is like the family member that you're closest to?
No.
I would say it's my mom. I had actually from that. When I said 14 to about 20, I had that separation from my biological mom, and it was tough, but definitely played the game and got through it. But I would definitely say I'm a lot closer to her now.
Yeah. I would say my sister.
Yeah, I'm closest to my sister.
The one that's closest to me. Fun fact, I have an older sister who's like 35.
Oh, same.
And then my youngest sibling is like 3.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest she'll be 15 this month.
I think my little brother is my youngest sibling, and he's like 12 or 13.
They grow up so fast.
I know.
Like, I cannot.
Oh my gosh, that makes you want to cry. My brother was the cutest little baby I've ever seen in my life, and he's like old now. He doesn't want me to like touch him or like anything, like hug him. He's very He still calls me Sissy though, which is so sweet. He's like 13.
I got Peckawiz for one of my nicknames from
what?
My fourth youngest sister. Yeah.
What was it?
Pekka-Wiz.
Pekka-Wiz?
That was my name, yep.
I was Corky.
Oh, that's so cute. Why did I get Pekka-Wiz?
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Do better in school.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You got bad grades?
Yeah, no, I wasn't a very good student. I wasn't very studious. I guess do better in school, and I feel like I maybe would have had a better, what's the word I'm looking for?
Do you think like it created like some like procrastination habits in your adulthood?
Yeah,
then?
like I definitely didn't, which I think I had undiagnosed ADHD, that kind of thing. So it was like really hard for me, but yeah, no, I wish that I kind of, and then also just, I kind of felt like I couldn't go to college in a way. Like I knew that I could, but I just didn't have the confidence to be like, am I going to do it when I'm paying for it?
Right. Yeah.
So if I would have built that kind of like earlier, I felt like maybe, and I don't regret like, the path that I chose. I don't know that I would have went to college anyways, but just feeling like, I built those skills a little earlier rather than like later.
Definitely. I would just tell myself to keep moving forward. If you're ever feeling stuck, like there is a way to get out of that stuck feeling. So
I feel like I would say like it's okay to be selfish and it's going to be okay in the end.
Yeah, everything always works itself out, and especially, that's another big one. Be at peace with the unknown. There's going to be things that you can't control, so just be at peace with the unknown of it, and it'll not ruin your day then.
Yeah. I think I wish I could go back and say like the little things that you think matter so much, they don't matter at all.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's like focus on things that are going to like really be good for your future rather than like the little things that you think matter so much they like don't. You don't even remember.
Yeah. It's so hard at that age too because you don't really know what the future is.
Yeah, there's so many things getting thrown at you on like what you should be doing, how you should be doing it too, and you're like, huh?
Yeah. In my family, I feel like there was a ton of pressure to go to college. So, like, if I didn't get good grades, like,
oh yeah, same way. I had to go to college and work 2 jobs straight out of high school, so that's why I went to university, so I didn't have to work 2 jobs anymore.
Yeah. I was really lucky to have my parents that like supported me and like not only financially, but like they're like, if you don't want to go to college, you don't have to. It's not something that, of course, if you want to, but there's other ways to
definitely
go into a career outside of
what was like
school.
I have a question. What was like your family like? Like, were they really religious or like strict, chill?
Very strict.
Did they do
helicopter parents? I definitely could not drink.
Did they drink though? No.
My stepmom did here and there, but nope.
I feel like mine were pretty chill. Like they weren't super strict. They weren't gonna like let me go out and do whatever the hell I wanted all the time. But it was very just like, I feel like
nonchalant,
laid back, not like super.
I feel like my young childhood, my parents were really strict and we were very religious. And then as I got older, like 15, like my mom, and like I'm even 13, like and up, my mom like slowly started to get less strict, which is it's weird. Honestly, it's a weird shift.
I like watching my mom raise my little sister right now because it's like watching, like she's doing the same exact thing as what she did for my brother and I, and
she's doing the same.
Yeah,
my mom's gotten a lot less strict than she was with me.
She's doing the same. My mom was a very chill parent, so
my mom says my sister could get her nose pierced.
Yeah, so it's same. She was like, she needs a septum.
So I'm like, was your mom strict with you or no?
Again, I had that like separation, so I didn't have that strict parent on her. From 6 to 14, yeah, she wasn't really that strict. She was depressed on her own side because my dad was a hellion to her, so lovely divorce. Yes. So you always meet the right one.
You do those checks before. That's one thing me and my sister made like a commitment that we would never get divorced. not that we would stay with a man that like wasn't treating us
Right.
good, but like we're gonna do those checks before to make sure we're marrying the right one first.
Yeah,
time.
I feel like because we've seen the separated parents or we've seen the divorced parents that we know what not to do or like what we know what we don't want in our lives. So I feel like it makes it a little easier for us to kind of check those boxes of what we want.
It's scary though, because I mean, the divorce, like if your parents are divorced, you have like a certain percentage higher chance of getting divorced too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think divorce rates are over 50% now.
Yeah.
So, did you guys have boyfriends throughout high school, or like, did you ever think like you were gonna be like with a high school lover?
I thought I was gonna marry him.
Yeah.
Poor Liz.
I mean, I didn't really have like a boyfriend like I had guys that I were like dating or like talked to, but I didn't really have like a long-term high school boyfriend or anything like that.
I feel like I am a relationship girly. I don't know, it has to be like one guy. I don't have the time or the energy for multiple.
Yeah, to be doing
like
so many conversations.
Like just to talking to multiple. I suck at even like talking to my friends. What about you? What about you?
Did. He was very secret. I think he was about 5 or 6 years older than me. So I was, I think 17 and he was like 22.
That's legal, I think.
It was legal. It was legal. I was on the verge of 18, so it was very legal.
Well, 16 is the age of consent.
Yes, technically.
But
got any questions?
I mean, don't do this at home. But
yeah, don't
follow in
18
somebody over 18, unless you were together before they were over 18.
I don't know. Let's not get into legalities of it.
It was fine. It was fine. I definitely did not think that I was going to be with him forever, though. I also just didn't want to be with somebody around my age, like actually my age, because I knew how immature they were. So I'm good on that. I was looking for always an older guy. I mean, I found one in college. I eventually did find another one, so.
An older one?
Yeah, Shiloh's older than me.
Okay.
Yeah,
how much?
He's just 2 years older, though.
Okay.
Yeah. When did you guys move out?
It was kind of weird because he was living with his brother had bought a house, and then his sister moved in with his brother, and then he moved in. So it was kind of like all the siblings living together.
Oh, that's fun.
Minus one, which
I
wish we could have. Yeah, it kind of was. Wish we could have lived with all of his siblings. Honestly, it was really fun. But there just wasn't enough room for his other sister. So yeah, he moved out. I was still living at my parents, and it was kind of just like I just progressively kind of like moved in until I was just paying
started
rent.
Putting boxes in there.
Yeah, just like started moving everything around, and we lived there for maybe a little under a year. I don't know. I feel like my perception of time is so messed up, but
COVID really did that.
Yeah. 6 months to a year, I would say, and somewhere between there. And then we just kind of outgrew it. So it was, us two. It was a 4-bedroom, 1-bath house. Yeah.
1 bathroom.
Yep.
No.
So it was like me and Mason, my boyfriend, and then his brother and his brother's girlfriend, and then his sister and his sister's boyfriend at the time. So there was a lot of people living there. And then they had 2 bigger dogs. So we kind of were just like, we're outgrowing this a little bit. We had the smallest room. And yeah, we moved out 2.5, a little over half years ago. Or no. 1.5. It'll be 2 years in August. So yeah. So we were living together for like a little bit, kind of. I still had my stuff at my parents, and we fully moved out after a year.
I moved out of my mom's when I was 15, and then I moved in with my biological dad, and then I left there at 17 and moved in with my best friend who lived down the road, and then I moved in like a month later with my other best friend who became my boyfriend. There's a little messy situations going on here. But, and then, like, 3 years after that, they, like, got me through high school. His family did. And then, I think 3 years later, we bought a house. And then we're not together anymore. So I'm a partner now.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, it's really nice that they were able to take you in and kind of show you the ropes, guide you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
When did you guys move out? You and Shiloh?
Well, I moved out at 20.
Did you live on your own?
Mostly all throughout college, I would say. Oh, I had like roommates, but yeah, basically living on my own. Shiloh finally moved out when I graduated in 2024. Yeah. Right?
I wonder if it
It's
takes
like 2024,
like
2025. Yeah, that's when we started living with each other. So it's only been like a year or two that we've been living with each other. But I mean, before that, we had a long distance relationship for 4 years. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, we were always in college staying at each other's places. So we basically lived with each other in college too.
Mm-hmm.
So it all just worked out. Now we're buying a house.
Yay!
Soon to close. What's a fun fact or some lore?
Back to the storm thing. There's trauma based. Okay, that makes sense. There was a tornado behind my house, and my stepdad shoved us behind the couch in the basement, and I went and took a video of the tornado to show us. You know, like dads do.
No.
So that is where that storm fear comes from. Is like there was a tornado right there, and it knocked down someone's house.
Oh my god.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Just choosing to record it too.
And then, like when a tornado comes, everything goes silent. It's like the most eerie thing ever.
Yeah.
Like it's raining and storming, and then a tornado hits the ground, and it's silent.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I've never experienced tornado, really. Well, I slept through the one that was like in Grand Blanc.
You slept through it.
Yeah, I really did. It was weird because we were living at my boyfriend's brother's house, and it was a really weird shaped room. Like there was a little like cubby that the bed fit in, and then it was like a big window, and so our like heads were to the window, and we just both woke up at the same time, and it was like flashing light from the lightning, and I was like, do we really have to get, like, I remember saying, like, do we really have to get up right now? And he was like, probably. So we like all got up. I'm in like my robe, and it was just so unserious because we were living with all of his siblings, and I just remember we had went downstairs first, and like all the tornado sirens started going off, and we could hear his sister like running down the stairs, and like Mason gets in front of the door. He's like, "Go downstairs!" Like trying to mess her around.
That's who I am. I'm like grabbing the cats like an hour before the tornado hits the ground. He was like 20 miles away.
He was just making it funny, and yeah, then we stayed down there for however long they like said, and then we just went back to bed. And then I woke up in the morning, and nobody was there, and everybody like left super early for work. And then I like left and found out that like their entire neighborhood was like torn apart and everything. We just like slept through it. It was so weird. Yeah,
that's equally sad, but so funny at the same time.
Because it was
just like you just woke up and it's like panic.
Yeah, and it was just like, what's happening? And I just remember being like, do I really? And then like the window being behind us, I was like, okay, I guess we should get up. Like,
I guess we should before we get glass on me.
That would suck.
Every house I show, I swear, I like, if there's a basement, of course. If there's not a basement, they're screwed. But if there's a basement, I'm like routing their tornado, like save the spot in the basement if they would like information on that. Because like,
you're like a tornado expert.
Yeah, I am, because I'm freaking scared. I grab my cat so fast. That's why Theo gets really scared of storms too. I think I traumatized him. Because every time there's a storm, I'm like grabbing him, bringing him to the basement.
My cats just watch the windows.
Yeah, so my cats just like get scared over like, Mason just said the other day that our cats will get scared over like a bump in the night, and I thought that was so funny. But like the big things just don't scare them, but like if we walk by them while they're walking, they're like gonna pull away. And I'm like, what is happening?
Theo does this thing, I call it the like military shuffle. Like, you know, like in military movies when they're like being, you know, in combat and they're like running and stuff, that's how he runs. Like somebody's gonna come at him any minute.
My fun fact is I will do a background check I will pay $10 to do a background check on you. So
$10?
it's $10. I'll
Honestly,
pay it.
that's not expensive.
I will pay it, and I will look into you and what you have done.
I can
appreciate that.
The sex offender.
I've helped a friend actually. He was like, "Hey, I'm looking at this girl. Like, she's being kind of weird," and he's a psychologist. Like, he has more degree than what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'll do a background check.
I'll do a background check.
And you know what? She she had 2 things on her, and I won't say them, but she had 2 things on her. So
it's public record.
Public record.
Yeah.
And you can find a name.
Yeah, if you know the name and the or birth date, you can do a background check.
I always look up numbers a lot.
Like phone numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do that before I send you guys them. I'll look them up and make sure it's
I just going blind, I guess. I'm just like, okay, cool.
Do you feel like you ever compared yourself to people who did go to college, or?
I feel like, yeah, because I knew the only reason if I were to go to college at the time was I wanted to go and have the college experience and party and everything like that.
That was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah. See, that's where I'm that's the one thing I was actually just talking to my friend about this the other day, because we were in East Lansing, and we were just, because she went to online, I'm pretty sure, college, and she's kind of in the social work and industry now. But we were both talking about she bought her house at, I think she was 20.
Well, she was in college?
No. She was already outside of college, and it was
when you go online, they do faster.
Yeah, it was super fast. I don't exactly remember if it was. I'm almost positive she went to college, but she got a bunch of certifications and things like that. And she bought her house, and we just both kind of went into adult life a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
So we do kind of look back and wish, and we still can. We're only 21. Yeah. She's 22. But yeah, just that's the one thing that I do regret a little bit, is not having the party.
Oh, I will admit it was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. I had so much fun dancing on top of frat tables and stages.
Mm-hmm.
Star shooters, shout out to you.
See, I had this friend when I worked at Bigby, and I don't think she was in college. She might have been, but she had friends who were in college. So I went to this college party this one time. I fell asleep at 10 o'clock, and they were screaming around me. There was a party going on. I was on the couch dead asleep. Nobody could wake me up. And that's how, I don't know, I just always fall asleep. I couldn't make it past 10 o'clock at a college party.
I lived in an apartment complex that had a fraternity in it.
Oh, wow.
And so what they did was they broke apart that center wall that was separating the townhomes. And so they basically put together 2 townhomes to have a party house. And
was it a low-bearing wall?
Hopefully not.
Oh, honestly, I don't know how they did that, because I feel it should have. Things should have
needed to be there.
Things needed to be there, but so that we never got sleep really, because everybody was partying until 6 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's a little too much for me. 6 is.
There were also chickens that would just be roaming around. I'm where did these chickens come from?
I'm the one who probably brought the chickens and fell asleep, and nobody knows where they came from because I'm sleeping. I can't tell them.
Yeah, my good friend also, he goes to Grand Valley, so I have gone up there. Well, I've gone up there once for Halloween, and that's always a good time. So I do kind of go around, and I have the opportunity to. I just choose not to, is my problem. I'm I wish that I had a little bit of a college party experience when the time comes. I'm my robe feels so nice on my body right now, and my couch is so inviting.
I would say COVID kind of killed college partying too, because after the stories I'm talking about, dancing on tables and everything, that was pre-COVID. Mm-hmm. After COVID, I barely partied. I really never went out, because at the ones that I did go to, they were just on a totally different level of I don't even know what they were on compared to me, and I'm this just isn't fun anymore. I don't know. You guys are actually kind of annoying.
A little bar night is always fun. Going out and having some drinks, that's a good time.
Do you guys feel like you're missing out of any typical 20s experiences right now?
I
I feel like the going out to
think
the bars
so.
one
Yeah,
is
I mean-
definitely that typical 20-year-old experience.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, like, I don't know what a typical 20s experience is supposed to be. Because that's, like, one thing.
I feel like when I think of that, I think of, like, Sex in the City.
I do too.
I've never seen that.
I haven't either.
Oh, it's so good. You guys haven't seen Sex and the
No.
City? You have to watch it. It's
Yeah.
so good.
But yeah, that's just, like, what I go or think about. Like, I think about Friends or Sex in the City. Gossip Girl or something.
It's like so like Upper East Side in New York, and things like that. Like,
we're never gonna get that.
We're in Michigan.
That's not our experience.
Maybe it's because I watch Vampire Diaries. Because they never, like, went out and partied, really.
Well, that's
true.
because they were like
Vampires.
fighting for their lives.
I am
half
fighting
the
for my
time.
life out here. That's what I'm doing.
They had like crazy things going on.
I don't know. I don't really feel like I'm missing out much. I don't know.
Anything I feel like I'm missing out on is something I don't want to experience anyways. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I like being already in my career and like having.
I like doing the things that I want to do,
Yeah.
not what like other people really like want to do, or like if I'm not really being considered in the situation, then like I don't want to be going then.
Yeah. It's like I think the only thing is like when you're in college, it's like I feel like college is almost like a buffer like period.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah. And like I just skipped over that. It's like the partying and everything, like we said. Like but you know, like I still can go out with my friends and things like that. So
yeah, I give myself 2 days a year. I got Corbin's Halloween party and my birthday, and that's when I go hard. And like I don't really do anything. I like my house.
The
I like
Halloween
my
party is
cats.
pretty fun to go.
Yeah,
pretty
but like the 2 nights a year is like plenty. I should probably like go out with my friends more, but I'm so tired all the time. I'm working.
I always feel like I kind of am like, oh, like, do I really want to go out? And do I want to get ready and do all the things? And then when I do end up going out, I end up having like a great time.
Yeah.
So try to remember that. Because it's so easy to just be like, oh, I'm tired. Like, I just want to stay in.
Yeah. It is so easy just to shoot down the invite.
The social anxiety aspect of it too. I hate going out in public. Unless it's like, if it's work, it's different. I don't have any social anxiety. But if it's like social, it's social anxiety is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So what surprised you most about being a realtor?
That it's not like selling sunset.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't just wear those cute little outfits.
I do wonder about if it's like selling sunset in California though.
For
Because,
all,
like,
yeah.
I would
The
think
houses
so,
are
yeah.
so expensive there.
Yeah. I think it's a lot less glamorous selling real estate in Genesee County sometimes, or Shiawassee, or Oakland, or Livingston.
Yeah, I feel like those reality TV shows definitely like glamorize it to the max.
Yeah.
And it's not really like that.
Not at all.
I mean, you see us right now, we're just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's like the Kardashians of real estate.
yeah.
Well, like
They
we're
truly
real
are.
people.
Yeah, it's definitely not like that at all. Someone lied to me. I don't know who it was, but
I feel like I'm trying to think what surprised me the most about becoming a realtor. Probably like nobody talks about how much follow up and lead gen is like that's the main part of the job is talking to people.
Yeah.
Cold calling is a big hurdle for me. Talking to like if I would have known that follow up and lead gen and talking to people was going to be a main part of the job, I probably would have done it. I am still glad I did it.
that's why they don't tell you that, because they want you to do it and then you're stuck.
Sorry. But like I have so much social anxiety that like this wouldn't be like if I knew what I knew or if I knew what I know now, I probably would have gotten this career. But I've gotten really good at it and it's really grown me as a person. So I'm so glad that I did get into real estate.
Yeah, I think if I knew how hard it really was going to be, I probably would have thought twice about it. I don't know that I wouldn't have gone into it, but I probably would have been like, oh, because it's just very, I guess you also, like, people can describe it to you all day, but you don't really understand it until you experience, like, when it does get slow.
Yeah, it's a very self-producing. So, like, you have to be putting in a lot in order to be receiving.
Like, the start of my business was, I was primarily like 97% of my business was like paid team leads, whether it was Zillow or something. And I don't know how people start at brokerages that don't provide that, because I was 18. I was 18,
Yeah, it's
19.
not like
it's not like,
you're trying to
nobody was buying houses. It was like completely out of the, actually I did sell a house to somebody that was 19, which was really cool. But, not when I was 19, but, I ended up later. But yeah, like nobody was buying. It wasn't like, a huge thing. So I was primarily just paid leads that were provided to me. And I didn't have, like, starting out, I didn't have the money to buy any kind of leads myself.
Right,
it was a huge thing. I don't know how people do that.
Did you guys ever think about quitting in those like earlier years of it?
No.
Not early, no. More so now, probably. But that's like my default. It's like, I just can't. I just need to quit. And I'm like, I'm obviously not
like, what am I gonna do?
I'm just also so dramatic. I die on every hill. Like every day is the worst day of my life. Like I'm just I get so worked up.
I say I'm quitting all the time, but I'm never ever going to quit. It's never really crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Because like, what else? I don't want to do anything else in the world.
So how do you then handle the months that like the income is kind of slower, the season's kind of slower?
I am really good at saving money, I think. Like I tend to, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I spend a lot of money, but I also feel like I am very conscious of, having enough money to.
You're conscious of your future.
Yeah, take me through the slow months. Mm-hmm. So, like when I have a really busy time, I save a lot of the money that I do make, and then it kind of like, holds me through if I don't have anything. And then it's just like following up with past clients, old leads and stuff like that. And I've had just recently a lot of past clients come back and either list their house or looking for something new. So
that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't live higher than my means. And it's very hard for me to spend money on myself unless it's like McDonald's. So
see, I'm the opposite guy. Don't think I live like fully outside my means, but I do. If I'm buying something, it's usually like for myself or my cats or like my boyfriend, of course. But I tend to be a little more frivolous on buying things that I feel like are going to make me happy, I guess.
Yeah.
Versus like, I don't know. I'd rather not like eat out. I'd rather go get, some kind of something, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. Like food is the way to my heart.
So I definitely, my boyfriend pays for a lot of our food, I should say. It's not like we never eat out, but I'm very lucky that my boyfriend also supports me too when times get slow if I need it. And yeah.
That's nice. What does financial success mean to you now versus before? Especially because it's technically different how we make money.
Yeah. That's a big thing too, is because real estate, like the commission, it can be unstable. Mm-hmm. But I feel like my biggest thing that I want is just stability.
I was gonna say, I feel like before, to me, it was just meaning like having a lot of money, obviously, right? It was like the initial thought. Now it's more like having a consistent income.
Yeah. But before I was like, I'm gonna make 6 figures. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like, I don't even care. I just want like a commission check a month. I don't care if it's $100,000. I mean, people higher.
So I would like to make 6 figures. I'd still
I still want to make 6 figures, but right now.
Yeah, I think consistency.
Yeah, because we're also like, I'm thinking like when I have kids one day and stuff, then I want to be making 6 figures to be able to afford kids, but I don't need 6 figures now. I'll take it though.
Mm-hmm. Of course, I would never turn that down.
Definitely, I would take that too.
What about you?
Financial success means to me now than before. Well, I technically have a full-time job.
You have the consistency.
This is stable and consistent, but I am looking into getting a license and getting my real estate and notary license just to make that extra income because we're buying the house and we will need to eventually fix some things or replace some things. So I look at financial success being not the money that you have, just how resilient you are and able to find those different ways of being able to make money.
That's another thing actually that I just thought of. Like I want to be able to go to Target and like buy that $50 skincare thing and not have to think twice about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Me and my friend, the same friend, that's in social work, were talking the other day, and we were talking about how you're not taking your money to the grave. So it's like, I would much rather like go and spend money on something that's going to make me happy, and obviously still responsibly. Like I said, I still, save a lot of money and make sure that I'm, covered as far as, typically, like if I didn't have anything for like 6 months to a year, I want to have enough money to cover that. But like, you're not going to, like, what are you going to do with money after you die? Nothing.
Yeah.
So you might as well go and like buy the thing that's going to make you happy. Of course, if you have the means to, or like take the trip and, do the things that you're going to remember rather than you're not going to remember having 50 grand in your bank account.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too, because everyone's like generational wealth and like passing stuff down to your kids, but I don't know. I feel like what money am I making now in my life that's going to go to my kids? Maybe when I'm like 30, 40, 50, 60. Mm-hmm. But right now it's time to be selfish. Mm-hmm. When you have kids,
for sure. When you have kids is when you
can't be selfish.
Yeah,
but and we're lucky to be able to have that.
Now I'm going to Florida, or I'm going somewhere else.
So what does fun look like for you?
Oh, I got one. Okay, so at night, by 6 o'clock, I like to go into my bed with snacks and play Sims.
I love that for you. I love that.
Everyone knows this about me.
No, I love Sims. I haven't played in a very long time, but TikToks come up about like people like creating like these whole storylines on their Sims, and I love them.
I call it like a fake world. Like it's a good like escape.
I'm just like the person that would get done making the Sim, and then I would be so like done with it after that I wouldn't even get to play it. I would just like spend all the time making like the outfits and everything.
I got basemental drugs.
Gosh.
It's very entertaining. The storylines are crazy.
Trying to think, what does fun look like for me? I crochet.
That's so cute.
I crochet. That's it.
I want to make a chunky monkey blanket. I have one like half started. I know it's not crocheting, but
I don't know what a chunky monkey
what is that?
You don't know?
No.
The place in Holly, they do like workshops on it, but it's like a thick yarn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I know.
Oh, nice.
You basically like crochet it with your hands, though.
Yeah. Oh, I've done one of those.
Mm-hmm.
That is so easy.
Cool. I wish I had like a lot of skills or talents, but I don't. Like, I don't think I can crochet. I'm very impatient, and like I said, I'm very dramatic, and I will like if something doesn't work, I just like give up.
Oh, like I'm really bad at getting frustrated with the crocheting because I'm like looking at the pattern and I'm like looking at what I just did and I'm like, this isn't adding up. So
I have a lot of like half-finished hobbies and things like that. Like I was getting really into wood burning.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that,
which I still do. Like I like to make like custom cutting boards for my clients and things like that, but only then now. Like I like burnt my hand, then I burnt my table, and I was like, okay, now I'm done.
I've gone through like painting. I have a bunch of paintings of like cartoon characters, like Bender. You know who that is?
I have a Rick and Morty painting.
I have a Rick painting that I did.
In a plankton.
Yeah. I don't know what else I have. But then and then gardening. I had that for a little while. I mostly play video games. I feel like video games is the one thing I can stay consistent with. Mm-hmm. Because it's not like I'm switching a whole hobby. I'm just switching a game.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
I usually get like really like the same thing. Like I was big on Animal Crossing for a minute, and then I stopped playing Animal Crossing, and then I moved on to something else, like reading. I pick up reading and all the time, and then I don't read for like 6 months.
Yeah, I bought Wuthering Heights and never read it. I bought 2 copies of it.
Yeah, I don't think I could read Wuthering Heights.
I love documentaries in like the Victorian area and stuff like that. So I think I would like it if I would like pick it up and try to read it. But there's just not enough time in the day.
no. You really have to like allocate time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it just goes by so fast. And like, especially, I'm really guilty of like being on my phone and scrolling for a long time. Whether that be like social media, usually social media.
Scrolling.
I call
TikTok.
it work. It's just work. Like, that's our job. Social media is a necessity.
It is, but...
Do you guys feel like even more pressure to always look successful online?
I would say yeah. I mean, I don't want people to think that I'm like not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
But
do you also feel like you have to look like more professional on your pages too?
Yes.
Like, do you feel like you can't really truly be yourself on your page?
Yeah, I guess like be myself. I try to like really like I'm just not the person to like dress super professionally for like every showing and things like that. So I try to like put that forward on my social media too. Like I try to be a little more casual.
Okay.
But
in fact, when I got into real estate, I spent $700 at TJ Maxx because I was like, I have to look professional. I have to buy all these business clothes. Never wore a single one of them. Never got the credit card. I don't know where that went. I paid it off, but yeah. So like, you don't really need to though.
No.
No, I think when I first started, I thought like because I was younger that I had to like dress to look older, and it slowly just kind of started.
Well, you're going out into like a swampland showing.
Yeah, you can't wear heels. The amount of times I've almost like fallen from trying to walk through some place, and it's just like not practical. Sometimes it is like and sometimes I do like, especially I think more in the summer. I like to put on like a dress and like cutesy, but
and listing appointments, I usually do dress up a little bit more like business casual because I don't want them to not feel comfortable too.
Yeah,
but that's another thing I always think about a lot is like, if I dress up in this whole get up, are they going to feel uncomfortable that they aren't dressed up for this appointment?
I think it depends on your client. I think I try to really gauge like what my client would feel comfortable with, because I've had people tell me like, don't wear that again. Like,
really?
Like, not in that way, but like they'll be like, you don't have to dress up for us. Like we're all good. We're gonna be walking, the yard and things like that. So
that's nice.
Usually the first time I meet somebody, I try to like put my best foot forward. And
like the 50th show and you're like sweatpants.
Not sweatpants.
I never wear sweatpants.
Leggings though.
I will, especially like once you get to like the inspection and things like that, I try to like it just gets a little more casual. Typically it's like jeans and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like I do care a lot about what my clients think about me, and then like Facebook too. I care a lot about what people see on Facebook, and like I feel like my branding, I don't know, I have this whole identity crisis. I don't know if I have blonde hair or black hair, okay, and that follows through the Facebook, okay.
I felt that. I change mine up to red all the time.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that social media is necessarily necessary to succeed in the industry?
No, you're asking.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
And do you guys think that you also like compare yourselves to the agents that are probably putting out more in social media compared to you?
Jinx. I feel like I don't necessarily compare. Like Heather, for example, I'm so proud of her and I love her brand. But I also don't want her brand,
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be everything. I don't want to copy anything that she does. I mean, some posts I really like. I'm like, oh, this would be cute to do in my own little twist. But I also want, like, I feel like especially lately, like the last 1 to 2 years, I feel like authenticity matters a lot to me on social media. And I feel like that's also what people care about. Like, they don't want to see the selling sunset. They want to know who you are as a person.
Yeah.
I think I just saw a TikTok actually, kind of switching topics, but also like on the same note. I saw a TikTok and it said, not every agent wants to be a top producer, and that's like a hard pill to swallow. But like I really agree with that, because if you talk to a lot of top producing agents like Heather, they'll tell you that it's like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. at their desk or doing all the things. And I don't want that. Like I just don't. Like I, again, would love to be, like super, top producer in, selling millions a year. But I think the reason I got into this industry was to be able to have a little bit more freedom and make my own schedule. And I still try to work, obviously, like every day, of course, but like not necessarily like a 9 to 5 or an 8 to 8. Like, I want to be able to, take a day off and, do something if I want to and not be consumed to my desk all day making calls and that's what it takes. If the people don't talk about it, that's literally what it takes. And I'm content with selling, over 1 million.
I feel like one thing I also always worry about, which I know Heather is no problem with, she's good, but like I don't want to get so overwhelmed with clients that I can't deliver the same level of service.
Yeah.
Like that is a main concern of mine.
Yeah. Obviously I always strive to be better, and there's never a day where I'm not like trying to be better, but I just don't see myself being 10 million in sales and like that would be amazing. I just don't think I don't think I have.
How are you guys able to like prioritize that work-life balance in a way?
Corbin taught me time blocking, which has gotten in some people's nerves because I take it. I'm a very scheduled out person. Like I have certain ages I need like these milestones to be met. The time blocking though, like day to day, has really helped. And I have like a decompression time.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's always good to have at least that 15 to 20 minutes to decompress from what you had to deal with with your day.
I think I try. I'm not the best at time blocking at all. I work on it, but I really like to be busy between that like 9 to 5 time. Like I feel like after like 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm like, okay, can like relax and still, do, decompress for the night. But I feel like I have a problem with feeling like I'm just being super lazy if I'm not doing something between those hours. So whether it's like, planning for social media, following up, cold calling, all the things, even if I'm going somewhere and just sitting down to work and like just planning out, showings or whatever the case is, like I always want to do something or like learning more, whether it's, going back and looking through our drive and all the different, things that we have, old trainings and things like that. Talking to Corbin, trying to like see what I can learn from Corbin or anyone else.
Yeah, I would definitely think that, or say that all of those would definitely help for keeping things kind of controlled when it feels a little overwhelming.
Yeah. And like even if you're not showing houses, if you're not doing anything, you're not going to be showing houses tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm like always clicking through the MLS. Like I'm always going to look at the new listings, the expireds, the sold, stuff like that. Like,
what's one thing that you're proud of that no one sees? And I feel like everyone sees that we do have a lot of agents, but like I'm very proud that I do handle all of the agents individually very well. And their transactions, like I try to keep on top of it.
You're very organized for me, I would say. Like I appreciate that so much when you already like have everything laid out.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
I definitely try to just get it all organized and ready because agents are already thinking of different tasks or trying to help out a new client. So
I think for me, like I said earlier, that when I first started, my business was primarily online leads or, all the different things, paid leads. And since I joined Full Circle, I think I've only closed 2 online leads and the rest have been referrals or past clients so I'm really proud of the fact that I think there's a lot more work. I mean, there's both sides are, a lot of work, but drumming up your own lead source is a lot of work.
Getting those referrals truly do help you guys instead of having to pay for those leads because I've had to help with leads and some leads aren't actual leads.
And it's hard to connect with somebody that, you don't have any connection with outside of like, you just met me from the internet.
From the internet and you're trying to buy a house.
And that's like big purchase.
Yeah.
That you're testing a stranger with.
It's equally as hard to get your own leads outside of that that aren't, provided to you. So I'm really proud of myself for transitioning into mostly referral-based business.
I feel like for me, I've gotten better about setting boundaries for myself on social media and like not telling the whole world about my entire life, I guess. Because some stuff like is for social media and some stuff. Like I like to
some people will
mystery,
put everything on their Facebook page and seek the validation for it too. So it's definitely smart to set those boundaries with social media because it also makes you have that more professional side or professional page too.
And like I feel like the people who really know me have more of like a personal connection with me.
Yeah.
Instead of like they learn everything from social media because I post it everywhere.
What would you say to someone who feels behind because they don't own a home yet?
I'm a realtor and I don't own a home, so.
Me too.
That's true.
There's no time limit on it.
No, there really isn't.
I will say I think a lot of people get stuck in that feeling like they won't be able to when in reality they just haven't asked yet and they haven't explored it. I think it's a lot more, it's hard. It's, it's a hard thing to do, but I think it's a lot more attainable than what people think sometimes, especially with all the different loan types and grants and down payment assistance and stuff like that. It's a lot more attainable than what I think the average person thinks. That's not to say it's not an accomplishment or not hard, but.
And I feel like too, like you should research it always and like see where you're at now. So like if you're not ready, then you can get to that point of being ready. And you don't want to rush it because like a foreclosure is much worse than not owning a house at all. And it depends on every situation, but be smart about it. Make smart moves. And your realtor can help you.
And your lender.
Oh, yes. Great. Always do your due diligence research on your lender and your agent.
You've seen a lot.
Yes.
Your agent usually.
I'm just going to cut it short with that. Yes. What is the reason why you do what you do?
I think I get a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not validation, what's the word?
Fulfillment?
Fulfillment, yes. I get a lot of fulfillment helping people around our age buy their first house. Like I think that is really something really special. It's like helping people that don't really understand real estate and guiding them through that process because I can't even imagine what it would be like if I wasn't in real estate and I had to go and just figure out how to buy a house.
Yeah.
Like that must feel so overwhelming and like scary when you don't understand it.
Yeah, when
it's such a big
understand
big
that you're supposed to have a lender, you're supposed to have title.
And that's stuff that they don't teach you in school, which I think is just crazy.
Yeah.
But like you just don't know things like that, and like you're just thrown into like this whole world of like tax returns and credit scores and all the things like that. And I think that's something that's really special to me is being able to guide people that I almost see myself in a way and help them to that point where they can be a homeowner.
Yeah, I feel like too on social media we just always see like people our age complaining that we're never going to own a home or something like that.
The American dream is dead.
Yes, the American dream is dead. So it is definitely very rewarding to be able to help individuals our age, also individuals too that are a lot older and having to go through different situations. It's very rewarding for us to be able to help you and find that home for you.
Mine's a little different. Why I do what I do would be like, I don't know, I want to have the flexibility for like one day when I do have kids to be able to be there for them.
And still have a career.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like when you have that full-time 9-to-5 job and that being your career and then kids, it can get a lot difficult, especially if your partner has a different work schedule than you too. So having that flexibility and stability too.
I feel like that's just like, I don't know, I don't want to say like my only goal in life is to have kids, but like it's not my only goal, but it's definitely like a big part of who I am.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice too because you're figuring out your process now and everything. So when you have kids, it's not really going to change besides you have a kid now.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
Yeah, I think as hard as our career is, there's so many things that are fulfilling about it.
Yeah.
You know, being able to have that flexibility and be there for your family and, you know, helping people in general through a transition of life, not only first-time buyers, but like you said, no matter what stage of life you're in, you're always helping somebody close a chapter and open a new one, which is really special.
What do you hope our audience gets from this episode?
That's a hard one.
We talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just, I think what I said to begin with, that be at peace with the unknown in your life, because when you're 20, it comes at you pretty fast, and a lot comes at you too.
I feel like your 20s aren't supposed to be easy.
No.
Like
I think
it's your technical childhood into adulthood.
Yeah.
Like,
it's kind of messy, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like I'm only 6 years old into adulting.
Yeah. I think I want people to get that they're not behind, that's a big feeling that I think a lot of people feel. And you're not. You're exactly at the spot that you're supposed to be in your life right now, and everything works out. And just keep working towards your goals and still saving time to do the things that you want to do and take care of yourself and the people around you if you have the means to. And
yeah, I feel like that's a big thing. It is your time to be selfish. So be selfish.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do. You can now.
Don't let the anxiety get the best of you.
I mean, depending on your time frame, but like 10 years to do what you want to do. And then after that, you're working for everyone else. Not all the time, but
depending on where your life takes you.
Yeah, depending.
Carrie Bradshaw never had kids in Sex and the City.
Yeah, that's true. I remember seeing a TikTok of she was probably 70s. And he was like, "Do you have any children?" And she was like, "No, never wanted them."
Yeah.
And I mean, I personally, I am that way. I don't necessarily want children, but I'm gonna just be a great Auntie Coco, and I'm perfectly content with that. Yeah.
I can't wait to be an aunt too.
What is one thing that your clients give to you that you don't even realize?
I kind of already talked about it, but like fulfillment.
Yeah, just a lot of fulfillment, happiness.
It just makes me so happy, especially first-time home buyers, because they are just so grateful.
Oh, I'm gonna be crying
makes me cry
on my closing day. I just, not like sadness, tears, just pure joy and excitement that I get to own a home.
Yeah. And it's like the first step into the rest of their lives, and like I get to be a part of that.
I know, it's really special. I feel like that also with like a lot of experience too. Like you meet so many different people in different stages of their life, and you kind of learn how to. Obviously, we know how to navigate, the contracts and everything, but you learn how to navigate, people at different stages of their lives.
Those experiences too.
And
I feel like confidence too. Like when I look back at when I first started in real estate to now, I love myself so much more, and I'm way more confident. And maybe that has nothing to do with real estate, but I feel like it does.
I feel like it was just because you're entering into an industry where typically it is a lot of older people in there, and so they can kind of look down on you for being younger or
and you
not
have to get
knowing
out of
something.
Comfort zone more in this job.
No, you definitely do get out of your comfort zone.
I still have talking to people
into the social zone.
Yeah.
I've had so many like nice messages from my clients too. Like just that I sometimes will look back on. I actually want to do put in my office kind of like a bulletin board and put up print out all of the things that my clients have told me, or like I've gotten cards from them and stuff like that. And I really want to put that up there for like my reason why, because it really to hear people, so grateful that I was able to help them, and that they really believe in me is really special.
I feel like really internalizing that we're actually helping people has boosted my confidence a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm not just, doing
we're not just making a sale. We're actually helping a family move in, and or helping a seller sell and move into something better for them. So we did cover a lot today, and I hope that you did learn about us, hopefully get some knowledge about the real estate industry as well. Thank you so much for listening, and
thank you for tuning in to the Hustle and Heart podcast.
Why are we so solid?
We are. Every time we get a countdown.